Naturally, here are 20 additional facts you may not know about the Israeli occupation. 1. Israel is the only country in the world whose final borders have not yet been determined, which enhances conflicts and tensions in the region. 2. The Israel Defense Forces (IDF) was created after Israel's independence in 1948. The Israeli armed forces are considered one of the most powerful armies in the Middle East. 3. The Israeli occupation practices a policy of racial isolation, whereby discrimination is made between Palestinians and Israelis in many areas, including laws, policies, and regulations. 4. Israel guarantees political rights only to Jewish citizens, while Palestinians residing in the occupied territories do not enjoy the same rights. 5. The Israeli occupation imposes a dual legal system, whereby Israeli settlers are subject to Israeli law, while Palestinians are subject to Israeli military law. 6. Palestinian families in East Jerusalem are forced to pay high and ongoing taxes in order to maintain residency rights in their homes. Otherwise, they risk eviction and confiscation of their homes. 7. The Israeli authorities are demolishing Palestinian homes in the West Bank and East Jerusalem under security pretexts, which is considered a blatant violation of human rights. 8. Palestinian children are detained in Israeli prisons and subjected to torture and ill treatment, which is a flagrant violation of children's rights. 9. There are many military walls and barriers in the occupied Palestinian territories, and these structures affect the freedom of movement and access of Palestinians and hinder their economy. 10. Jewish extremist groups commit racist attacks and acts of violence against Palestinians, and sometimes enjoy support and protection from the Israeli authorities. 11. Palestinian journalists, activists, and human rights defenders are subjected to arbitrary arrest, persecution, and threats by the Israeli authorities. 12. Israeli settlers are allowed to carry firearms in settlements, while Palestinians are prohibited from carrying weapons. 13. Palestinian farmers are subjected to the forced confiscation of their lands and crops by Israeli settlers, affecting their economic strength and livelihoods. 14. Palestinians are prohibited from accessing natural water resources in the West Bank and Gaza Strip, while those resources are directed for Israeli use. 15. The Israeli authorities force Palestinians to obtain building permits in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. These permits are usually rejected and unlicensed buildings are demolished. 16. Palestinians in East Jerusalem are prohibited from purchasing property in Jewish neighborhoods, while Jewish settlers are encouraged to purchase and settle Palestinian lands. 17. Palestinian Jerusalemites are subjected to forced displacement from their homes in East Jerusalem due to the demolition and eviction policies pursued by the Israeli authorities. 18. Palestinians in East Jerusalem are prohibited from marrying Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza Strip, affecting the right to form a family. 19. Palestinians are arbitrarily detained on the basis of administrative detention, which is a process of detention for long periods without trial or specific charge. 20. Palestinian women are deprived of access to basic health services and adequate health care during pregnancy and childbirth, which puts their health and lives at risk. We hope you liked the video. We hope you will support us.